It was 4:40 p.m., Saturday, March 25, 1911, when the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory became an inferno. Inside the top 3 floors of this building in downtown Manhattan, 500 men and women, mostly immigrants, were stitching their way to a new life in America. Hunched over sewing machines making blouses called shirtwaists, they were about to finish a day's hard labor.
A cutter was smoking a cigarette, and apparently one of the cigarettes dropped, and there's lawn, which is a kind of a thin cotton, and the lawn spread the fire very, very quickly.
As flames swallowed the factory, the crowd below saw women jump from the upper windows. Firemen's ladders were too short, and fire escapes buckled and cracked. At least one door was said to be locked.
This is the Jewish Daily Forward from the day after the fire, and you can see the headline says, "Der Morg ist voll mit unserer Carbonis." The morgue is full of our victims. Who is responsible?
In all, 146 people died.
The average age of the people who died in the Triangle Fire was 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Michael Hirsch, a co-producer of an HBO documentary on the fire, says the owners and the city were to blame.
The reason these people died was because there just was almost no regulation of the workplace.
As thousands joined to mourn the dead, horror turned to outrage.
This fire really shook people up. The city was so guilt-stricken that maybe we were somehow responsible.
Investigations and commissions led to dozens of new labor and safety laws, including workmen's compensation, child labor laws, and tougher fire codes. It galvanized the early labor movement. As the names on the tombstones fade, Hirsch has made it his mission to tell their stories and track down their descendants.
Fanny was, in fact, a heroine of the fire.
He found Erica Lansner.
She kept guiding them into the elevator as it made numerous trips up and down. And just to think of a 21-year-old knowing she had minutes to live and chose to put others ahead of herself. When I just read the articles, I was, wow, this is the kind of stock I come from.
On this centennial, those long gone remind us this was a moment when people demanded change and got it. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.